Hey everyone, Shibata here and welcome back to the next episode of the New Japan Pro Wrestling Universe mode. We're back, we've got a great main event for you this evening, a fatal four-way to crown the #1 contender for the... Are we in Tulsa? Why are we in Tulsa? That's weird. I was going to say it's a #1 contendership for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. That will be in our main event. But first of all, we have got Bobby Fish taking on Brian Pillman Jr. And here is then the Undisputed Era, of course. Bobby Fish getting an opportunity to show what he can do today in singles competition against Brian Pillman Jr., a man who has not won a single match yet in this universe mode. And here is Flying Brian Pillman Jr. Yeah, I like him. I mean, he's had loads of good matches. I think, in fairness, I've given him some pretty difficult opponents. I've put him up against some big names, and he has struggled, but he has always done well, and I feel like his first victory is got to be close, surely. The bell goes and we are underway. Brian Pillman Jr. versus Bobby Fish in the opening match of tonight's show. Also tonight then we have got Katsuyori Shibata going one-on-one with Tomohiro Ishii. Of course, Ishii got a victory in our last episode against Brian Cage, which was pretty big. And in our main event, we have got a fatal four-way elimination match to become the #1 contender for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Currently held, of course, by El Desperado, after winning it inside the chamber at our previous pay-per-view. And that fatal four-way tonight will be Ricochet, Will Ospreay, Pac, and Finn Balor. Yes. I know, it's pretty good, isn't it? I was thinking the same thing when I thought of it. Right, nice backdrop there by Pillman Jr. This is a great opportunity for these two to really get themselves moving as well. Fish, of course, has had an opportunity. I think he faced off against his fellow Undisputed Era members to be part of the chamber, which, of course, was won by Adam Cole, wasn't it? No. Kyle O'Reilly, wasn't it? Yeah. Because Adam Cole wasn't part of that one. I think Fish was the only member of Undisputed Era not to be involved in a chamber. I think Adam Cole, of course, was in the IWGP Heavyweight Championship one. Kyle O'Reilly was in the United States Championship one. And, of course, Roderick Strong was part of this Junior Heavyweight Championship one. So Bobby Fish is the only person who was not involved. However, there is stuff planned, I believe. Yes, there is. Yeah, we've got some stuff planned. It'll all come together in the next couple of episodes. Next episode, actually, I'm going to go for it next episode. I'm actually going to have a 4-on-4 elimination match. 8-man elimination match. And that is going to be Undisputed Era versus LIJ. I decided this month we're going to try and do a few bigger matches. Try and utilise the stables that we do have. Trying to get more people on the card. A bit like New Japan do in their normal house shows. They have a lot of 6-man and 8-man tag matches. That's what I wanted to try and do a bit more this month. And you'll see a lot of that. Like I said, next episode, LIJ versus Undisputed Era 4-on-4 elimination tag. We've also got Chaos versus the Club later on. It's going to be some cool stuff. As see Pillman Jr. going for the pin, but Kyle O'Reilly up on the apron, distracting the referee. As Pillman Jr. now stalking Fish, but I think the distraction allowed Fish to get back on top of things as Pillman Jr. now takes him up. Fish slides out the back. It's a slippery Fish. And just having those members at ringside is such a massive advantage, isn't it, for these guys? Fish now stalking Brian Pillman Jr. Rolls him through into the knee bar, but Pillman's so close to the ropes. Although he can't seem to grab the ropes for some reason. Not quite sure why he's not able to grab the rope. That seems pretty stupid. Referee breaks it up. It was really weird, that was. I don't know why he couldn't get the rope from where he was. Nice boot in the gut there, and Pillman Jr. back up on his feet now, doing pretty well, stamping on the back of the arm of Fish. Brings him back up to a standing base. On the shoulders, there's a chair in the ring. Referee gets rid of. Brian Pillman dropping Bobby Fish neck first across that top rope. I don't know why, but something about Pillman Jr. I really like that. We do this in universe modes, isn't there? There's people I sort of go into a universe mode and not really that impressed by, and then I sort of become fans of them, even though I've not really seen Pillman Jr. wrestle that many times in real life. I've sort of become a bit of a fan of him in this. We had the same thing with Jordan Devlin in the World Cup. I wasn't really a fan of Jordan Devlin, to be honest. I mean, he was alright, but wasn't really much to him. And then all of a sudden he had a fantastic World Cup with us, and I sort of became a fan. And it's the same sort of way I've become around here, to be honest with you. Do you remember the days when I used to do massive universe modes? When I used to do, what was it? CZW, New Japan, all at the same time. I used to really enjoy that, I must admit, but you know, I feel like it was a hell of a lot of work, wasn't it? I mean, I might have a look. We could do something like that in the future again. It was good. It was very in depth. We used to have a lot of interesting pay-per-views and that going on. A nice spinning neck breaker there by Pillman Jr. There's the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And Pillman Jr. finally gets his first victory in the universe mode. Well done, my man. Well done. Great work by Flying Brian Pillman Jr. He's lost many a match. But remember, he's had some very difficult matches. Like I said, he was part of the Elimination Chamber, which is obviously very, very difficult to win. He faced off against Adam Cole. He's faced off against Brian Cage. He's not had the easiest set of matches, has he? But now he finally does have his first victory. And here is our second match of the evening. Tomohiro Ishii takes on Katsuyori Shibata. And here we go then. First of all, in this match, we do have Ishii fresh off a victory in the previous episode against Brian Cage, which was very impressive. But talking of very impressive, Katsuyori Shibata, of course, defeated Brock Lesnar in his debut in this New Japan Universe mode. Looking to build upon that victory. Right then, here we go. Bella's gone. 2 guys. Looking pretty strong. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how this all What is this? Here is Brock Lesnar. Talk of the devil. Why is Brock Lesnar here, though? Lesnar just picking Ishii straight up. And Lesnar dropping Ishii with an F5. What the hell? I don't quite understand what just happened there. I mean, I can understand Lesnar coming out and attacking Shibata, who defeated him at the pay-per-view, but Lesnar's just assaulted Ishii. Wow. This just got very sick and twisted, didn't it? However, it looks like we could have oh my god, we could have an amazing triple threat match at the pay-per-view. Oh, Ishii, Shibata, and Lesnar. Oh, I like the sound of that a lot. I do like the sound of that a lot. Right. I like that a lot. Okay. Main event time. And here is our main event of the evening, the Fatal 4-Way Elimination match to crown the #1 contender for El Desperado's Junior Heavyweight Championship. It's Pac, Ricochet, Ospreay, and Finn Balor. And here we have first then, the man that Gravity is not... I always get confused. He's not the man that Gravity forgot, is he? That was Pac, wasn't it? We've got Ricochet, the one and only. That's your name. You can be one and only. And next up then, we have got arguably one of the best high flyers in the world at this point in time, if not the best. It's Will Ospreay. Next up, we have got the former Never Openweight champion, of course, lost it in the Elimination Chamber, now looking to go for the Junior Heavyweight belt. It is the man that gravity forgot, Pac. And last but not least, then we have got the man who can really fight for any championship in this entire universe mode that he wants to go for. But this month, he's going for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. It's Finn Balor. Right then, here we go. Fatal 4-way elimination match. One of these 4 guys will go on to our next pay-per-view to face off against El Desperado for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Right, it's all action to start off with. We've got Ricochet going after Pac and Finn Balor and Will Ospreay. Of course, I do want to do at some point, I don't think I've done it yet, by Pac versus Balor. Obviously, the match that really got the pair of them to in the real forefront. I believe it was the match that Regal showed Triple H to get both Pac and Finn Balor signed. Or at the time, of course, Pac and Prince Devitt. It was part of the Best of the Super Juniors, I believe, a good few years ago in New Japan. So I would like to recreate that match at some point, maybe for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Nice sling blade there by Finn Balor, but of course one of those two need to win this match. And I don't know, I don't know, I shouldn't be this way, but I do look at it and I feel a little bit, I'm not saying disappointed, but I'm not quite sure that El Desperado is the quality of wrestler I was looking for Junior Heavyweight Champion. I mean, all 4 of these guys in the ring, you've got Taiji Ishimori, Kushida, Takahashi, all those sort of guys that I feel like probably should be ahead of El Desperado, but you can't take away from him. The guy won the chamber. The guy showcased his ability and he won the match, so you can't take away from him, I suppose. He did very, very well. But now the hard work begins. Winning it was one thing, but now he's got to successfully retain it against one of these 4 in a single match as there's a cheeky Nando's kick. I was a fan of Will Ospreay until he had a move called the cheeky Nando's kick. I must... Oh, wow! Finn Balor was just feeling the energy of the crowd by being hit by a spinning heel kick by Will Ospreay. Went for the pin on Pac, but not enough even for a 1 count. Drop kick to the back by Ospreay, then gets caught by Balor with a dragon suplex. Only for a 1 count though. Of course, this is elimination, so they're not going to break up pins. It makes sense for them to leave the pin as it is. Ospreay taking Ricochet into a backdrop. Boot across the chest of Ricochet as well. Ricochet rolls Ospreay through. Boot in the face as well. Finn Balor, a couple of stiff forearms to the face of Ricochet. Sends him crashing over the top. And a big forearm as well, crashing down hard. Boot in the spine. A boot in the spine of Ricochet. Right in the spine. Nice running kick there by Ricochet on the by Finn Balor on Pac, shall I say. As Ricochet and Ospreay, another great... We could probably do like a Super Juniors tournament, could we? That's probably not a bad idea. Maybe we should do something like that next month. We'll do Best of the Super Juniors next month. I like that. Ooh, walk at that. Ospreay, sorry, sending Ricochet face first into the ring post. Yeah, we should do some more tournament style stuff, shouldn't we, really? I pretty enjoyed last month all the qualifiers for the chamber, but I think doing maybe a knockout stage competition. Not like a major one, I think just 8 names moving forward. Or we could do it as a little spin-off series. That's not a bad shout, actually. We could do it as a spin-off, not a spin-off series as such, but we'll just do it as a separate playlist, and then, of course, the winner of the tournament will get the benefit of a championship match. Yeah, we'll do that next month, I think. After the next pay-per-view, we'll look at doing that at the same time. I'm just trying to think of, obviously, trying to make sure that I have enough time to do everything I need to do. But that'd be a great tournament. You look at it, you've got, obviously, these 4 guys, like I said earlier, Kushida. You've got Takahashi. I mean, Ibushi could be involved. Kyle O'Reilly could be involved. There's loads of fantastic names. We'll have to pick the best 8, of course, to move forward into this junior heavyweight tournament with. But I like that. I do like that. Nice clothesline by Pac. Another one as well on Finn Balor. Ducking a clothesline and hits him with the super kick. Back up to his feet now. Went for the right hand, but Finn Balor fought back. Now Balor with Pac up on his shoulders, hitting the gutbuster on Pac. But Pac's back up on his feet and rolling Finn Balor through. Nobody gone for a close elimination, if that makes sense. I mean, we've had a few pinfalls so far, but they've all been just one counts, nothing major. As Pac heads up top. Nice flip over the top there by Ricochet. Springs off. I think Pac just missed the crossbody. He's crashed the ground below. Finn Balor completely avoided him. And Pac is hurt on the outside, but is getting back up to his feet somehow. Balor will Pac up on his shoulders. And just, dumps him. I think he hit the face first on the apron there, I think. As Ospreay now sending the face of Ricochet into the turnbuckle pad. Balor now stiff right hand. Up he goes into the 1916. As Ospreay looking for a power bomber. Looks like Ricochet rolled him through. Referee is so slow to get down, and Finn Balor broke the pin. Why, Finn Balor? Why? It's a flatliner on Ricochet. Why would you break the pin, mate, in an elimination match? That makes little to no sense whatsoever. Ospreay, nice chop. Went for the spinning heel kick, and Finn Balor avoided it. Drops into the pin now on Ricochet. Oh, it's a 2 count. Now we're getting a bit closer now to eliminations, I suppose. Ospreay sends Neville crashing to the outside as Ricochet fighting back on Finn Balor. Rolls him through from the Northern Light suplex into the twisting vertical. Ricochet heading up top. We know what he's probably looking for, though Finn's not positioned in the best position, but he still hits a 630 senton anyway. There's the pin. Will this be our first elimination? It will indeed. Finn Balor is eliminated from this match. We are down to Ospreay, Pac, and Ricochet. Wow. I don't know who I was expecting to get eliminated from this first, to be honest, because all of them are pretty strong. I think no matter who gets eliminated first, it was always going to be a surprise because of how good they all are. Oh my god, headlock driver there by Ricochet on the outside. There's no real protection out there at all. And see, Pac has been busted open. He's wearing the crimson mask. Oh, nice German suplex by Pac on Ricochet. Ricochet. I wonder if there's actually like an Irish guy who's called Rick O'Shea. I bet there probably is somewhere, isn't there? Rick O'Shea. If you're called Rick O'Shea, then let me know in the comment section down below. I bet you can find one on Facebook pretty easily. Ospreay heads up top. Big elbow to the spine of Ricochet. Good old Ricochet. Ospreay sending Ricky into the corner for hitting the tornado DDT, but Pac's back in the ring. Catches Ospreay when he wasn't paying attention, but Ospreay fighting back. Misses the punch as Pac hits him with the boot in the gut and then the running forearm strike as well. Big uppercut by Pac on Ospreay, but Ospreay manages to roll out the way. Catches Pac into that spinning neckbreaker. These two, have they fought each other yet? I mean, it seems like an obvious match to put together, doesn't it? Surely someone has done Ospreay versus Pac in the indie scene. Look at that corkscrew shooting star press. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Ospreay trying to use Pac's own finisher maneuver, the red arrow against him. Pac with a stiff forearm and Ricochet catching Ospreay. Oh, that was brutal. Pac decided he didn't want to see Ricochet do his maneuver, grabbed a hold of him, and Ricochet dropped Ospreay on his head. Pac now heads up to the top. Diving elbow to the standing Ricochet. Ricochet took a brunt of it there. And this is a pretty insane match. They all know how much they want to face El Desperado and become the next junior heavyweight champion in this New Japan Universe mode. Into the ring goes Ricochet. Big elbow in the face. Pac re-enters. Wrenching back at the neck of Ricky. Ricky breaks free. Nice running boot right to the face of Pac, and then right in the guts of Ospreay, but Ospreay fighting back as well. Boot in the gut. Ospreay taking Ricochet up and drops him face first. Middle of the ring. And I think Ricochet is also wearing a crimson mask. Now there's the pin. Oh, it's not quite enough for the elimination though, is it? Not quite enough for the elimination. Nice. Ricochet catching Ospreay. Back up to his feet once again. Boot in the gut. Ricochet now. There's the Northern Lights. Spins it through. Oh, looking for that vertical, but... Oh, hello. Great teamwork there by Ospreay and Pac. Well, that lasted long, didn't it? I thought they were going to work together to eliminate Ricochet then, but not looking like it. There's the 1916 by Ospreay on Pac. Into the corner he goes. Pac with the back elbow. The Pac elbow, if you will. Takes Ricochet out, and then Ospreay gets caught now by Pac as well. Dragon suplex, but too close to the ropes to go for a pin. And now, oh, Ricochet was playing possum, caught Pac in the face with the boot, and there's the running drop kick single leg. Thought he might have gone for the pin there, but not still ready. Pac with the Saito suplex, dragging Ricochet middle of the ring. And now, here we go, lock it in. The Rings of Saturn submission. And Ospreay's broken the submission up. Why, Ospreay? It's elimination. It's in your interest to have him eliminated. Unless he's realised that Ricochet is in a bad way and he needs to take out Pac as soon as possible. That's possible. Now, Ospreay going for Ricochet's pin himself. Only a 2 count. I think you've messed up here, Ospreay, you know. I think you've messed up. You should have allowed that Rings of Saturn to happen. Ospreay catching Pac with the right hand, but then there's just too many people going after each other now. It's just an absolute cluster as Ospreay takes Ricochet up into a sit-out powerbomb. Pac all of a sudden decides to flip back up to his feet and no-sell all the damage he's taken so far in this match. Front chancery, but Ospreay manages to break free. And now he's going to sit out powerbomb Pac as well. There he does. He holds for the pin. 1, 2, and Ricochet's broken it as well. What is wrong with this game? It's freaking elimination. Leave it. Oh my word, I've got no idea. Ace Crusher by Ricochet and Ospreay. Nobody seems to want to let anybody else get the eliminations for some reason. It's all like they're sending messages now. Ricochet avoiding the dropkick to the back. Spins around. Nice backdrop. Hooks the leg for the pin. And it's only a 2 count. Pac able to kick out. Pac's back up, sending Ricochet face first into the mat. Reverse Rana as well by Pac on Ricochet. Drags him into the middle of the ring. There's the pin, but you watch Ospreay break it. 1, 2. No, Ospreay's not going to break it. He's going to allow the elimination. And we're down to Ospreay versus Pac. Both guys wearing an extreme crimson mask. Also into a crimson chest at this point in time. Ospreay springboard flipping cutter. That's got to be all. That has got to be all. Will Ospreay's got to win this match. 2 and 3. And Will Ospreay does win this match. And Will Ospreay is going on to face El Desperado at our next pay-per-view for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. And what a main freaking event that was. That was pay-per-view quality, that match. Really enjoyed that. So we have added some cracking matches to our pay-per-view already. We know from the previous episode we're going to get Suzuki versus Jay White for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. we know we are going to have Ospreay versus Desperado for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. And also, as I speculated earlier on, I'm pretty sure we're going to end up with Shibata versus Ishii versus Brock Lesnar in a triple threat match at the pay-per-view as well. So it is already lining up to be a fantastic show. And we're only 4 episodes away from that pay-per-view now. Next episode, like I said, we're going to have the LIJ versus Undisputed Era 4-on-4 elimination match. And also we'll see Okada versus Shinsuke Nakamura. So a lot of fantastic action to come. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, then please do hit a like, because you're only human. You must have liked it, really. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Chevy Gamer. Thank you much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.